Peace and love, everyone. The Better Yourself Challenge. So, in the last video, I talked about the importance of your 21-day cleanse, the benefits and the disadvantages of weed and meditation, and how, if you only have access to GMO weed, how you can still use that GMO weed in a positive way and still get something from it in your meditation after your 21-day cleanse, of course. If you didn't watch that last video, I highly recommend you go watch it. It's a very useful video. Gives you lots of insight about weed, the truth behind weed, and spirituality. But today we're gonna get into the Better Yourself Challenge. So the Better Yourself Challenge on normal mode, I created two modes for this: the normal mode and the hardcore mode, kind of like a video game. So the normal mode, what you do is, say you smoke weed, you smoke nicotine, whether it be cigarettes, vapes, whatever, and you drink. So if you do any three of these, the easiest way to stop doing these is on your first day. You want to just do it normally. You want to smoke weed, you want to smoke nicotine, you want to drink, whatever you do, and do it normally. But what you want to do is you want to tally down each time you take a hit of weed, each time you take a puff of nicotine, or each time you have a drink. And you tally that down, and then the next day you cut it down by 1 to 3 hits of weed, 1 to 3 puffs of nicotine, or 1 to 3 drinks of alcohol. Now, with that being said, don't go crazy on the first day, just do it normally. And then cut it down day by day by day. Do it at your own pace. If you feel like you want to do 1 hit, 1 puff that day, do it. 2, 3, even 4 or 5 to cut it down, do it. Do things at your own pace. Don't feel like you have to rush into bettering yourself. Bettering yourself is a process. They call it a spiritual journey for a reason, because it's a journey. You have to better yourself, you have to better your mind, you have to better your body. And in doing so, you make a commitment to your spirit, you make a commitment to your mind, you make a commitment to your body. It establishes discipline. And to be able to astral project, you have to have discipline. I mean, sometimes it takes me like 2 hours during a meditation session to finally get to the point where I let go of all my thoughts and I can just let the mind take over, let the spirit take over. Now, getting into the hardcore challenge. The hardcore challenge is what I did. It's you just completely up and quit everything. Now, if you don't feel like you can do this, please do the normal challenge. But if you feel like you can do the hardcore challenge, do it. It's so much easier than you would think. After the first 4 to 7 days, that's whenever things become way easier. I mean, the first 4 to 7 days, they are tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those were probably after my 6th day, I felt a lot better. But the first 6 days, it was tough. But on the first day, I decided, hey, I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to get into meditation. I'm trying to tap into my higher self, because I was doing a lot of research on meditation, and I was trying to figure out. I was trying to just tap into my higher self. So what you have to do, what I did, is I quit nicotine. I quit weed. I didn't drink before, but I didn't drink. I quit all other drugs. I used to do a lot of psychedelics. I don't do those anymore. Which psychedelics, they open your third eye, and they're not bad, but whenever you're going on your 21-day cleanse, you want to cut out everything. Now, it's optional in the hardcore mode that you go vegan. Being vegan is required for your 21-day cleanse, but if you're going on the hardcore challenge, the hardcore Better Yourself Challenge, you don't have to go vegan right away. Because if you're cutting out, I went vegan right away. I cut out everything and I went vegan, but if you're cutting out everything at once, it's difficult. And if you feel like you can't go vegan right away, then don't do it. Wait until your 21-day cleanse. Wait until uh, the the wait until you don't feel the need to smoke anymore. Wait until you don't feel the need to drink anymore, etc. Uh, and once you feel like you don't have the need to do that anymore, then you should go vegan and start your 21-day challenge. The importance of going vegan is to raise your vibrations. A lot of spiritual YouTubers talk about raising your vibrations, going vegan to raise your vibrations, because uh, the suffering of another spirit, of another animal, the killing of another spirit, another animal is a spiritual matter. It's not even just like you're eating meat and it's bad for you, which I'm gonna get into meat another day, but it's like it's a spiritual matter, and if you don't go vegan, you can't really raise your vibrations because like it's whenever you meditate and you try to astral project and you try to tap into your higher self, if you eat meat, you basically stink in the astral plane. And whenever you stink, like in this third dimension, like you're sweating, people don't want to be around you. Why would they let you into the astral plane whenever you stink? Like it's just, kind of all ties in together. So the 21-day cleanse, you have to go vegan, you have to cut out everything, and then like I said, on the 22nd day, you go and you either get your weed tea, which I talked about in the last video, or you go and you take a bong rip, and then you go and meditate, and I can almost guarantee that you will astral project. That's the first time that I astral projected. Whenever I did that, I tapped into my higher self, and it was awesome. I mean, it is so worth it. Think about it. 21 days of your life, of this life that we're living now, you may be able to achieve eternal peace in the afterlife, eternal happiness, eternal love. You know what I mean? It's so worth it. And you feel great whenever you're a vegan. You feel great whenever you're bettering yourself. It feels good to do good. It feels good to be good. Also, another thing that I want to get into, being physically active. You should work out every day. My routine is I'll work out before I eat. I'll work out for around an hour, and then after I eat, I'll let my food settle in my body for around an hour and a half. Then I'll go on like a mile run, just nothing too big. You don't have to be super physically active. Some days I do hit the gym a lot harder than other days, but a lot of days I'm busy, a lot of days I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. So if you're a busy person, just get some light physical activity and go for a jog. Go just experience nature sometimes. Go on a nature walk. Do some push-ups, do some sit-ups. It's really a lot easier than you think. And the reason that people don't want to do it is because of their mindset. They think that it's going to be a lot harder, that they can't do it. And if you have those negative thoughts, it's going to be a lot harder. Believing is achieving. If you believe in yourself, you believe you can do it, you say to yourself, I can do this. It's something that I do is I'll say something out loud. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this 3 times out loud. Then in my head, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this 3 times in my head. And if you do that, you tell yourself that you can do that day by day by day by day, it'll become easier. Because these words that we speak now are spells. How do you form a word? To form a word, you spell it. If you cast a negative spell upon yourself, you're going to feel negatively. If you cast a positive spell upon yourself or someone else, you're gonna feel positively or they're gonna feel positively. That's why you should be positive. That's why you should spread love to everyone. That's why you should talk about yourself positively. Because if you talk about yourself positively, it may not happen right away, but day by day, like I said, you're going to start feeling more positive. Day by day, if you put positivity out there, you put love out there, you love everyone. You talk to people positive. You say thank you. You say have a good day. If you're going shopping, thank people. Tell them to have a good day. Wish them a good day. Just be positive. Do the challenge. It's so much easier than you would think it is. We have so many distractions in our life putting us down. Social media puts us down constantly because we have to look good for social media, or we have to impress our friends. Why do we do that? Why do we want to impress our friends? Impress ourselves, better ourselves. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we can't take once we die and it's all over, we can't take being impressing people into the afterlife. We can't take our followers into the afterlife, which I'm saying, like, I really appreciate every single person that watches these videos, but I'm also saying I'm here to spread positivity, love, peace and love, but that's what I'm here for. Most people are on social media so they can spread negativity, so they can show how buff they are, so they can show how cool their life is. What do we get from that? Temporary happiness? You want to achieve eternal happiness. Eternal, temporary. Think about it. Eternal is eternal. Temporary is temporary. So many people, like me, I would smoke 7 blunts a day at my peak. That was probably the most depressed I ever was. I mean, I was also going through some stuff, but I'm not going to get into that. But I would smoke so much. I would so much nicotine, so much weed. I really never drank a lot, but I used to do psychedelics a lot. And I realized after one of my shroom experiences that I used to take a lot of shrooms. I used to take a lot of acid too, but after one of my shroom experiences, I was in nature and I just thought, everything I do is a temporary happiness. And then after that temporary happiness, eventually, I'm gonna fall right back into my depression. I'm gonna fall right back into not feeling good. If you meditate, you take care of your body, you spread positivity, you spread love, you do the challenge, you're gonna feel good about yourself. You're gonna make others feel good. Being good feels good. Spreading positivity, spreading love feels good. Doing all these temporary happinesses, at the end of the day, it's never gonna fully make us truly happy. And that's why you should start meditating. That's why you should go on your 21-day cleanse. That's why you should do the challenge. Do the challenge, do the challenge, do the challenge. It's so much easier than you would think. And after you astral project, after you realize that you have a soul, everyone has a soul, everyone has the true light inside of them. After you realize that, there's infinite possibilities. With that being said, peace and love, everyone. I hope you learned something from today. If you learned something today, please click that like button, click the subscribe, comment down below. Help me out with the YouTube algorithm because I want to spread my love. I want to spread happiness. I want to spread joy to everyone that I can. And if you like the message that I'm putting out there, eh, please like, subscribe, comment. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. It's if I'm giving back to you, give back to me. It's all you have to do is like, subscribe, comment. I mean, you don't have to do it. If you feel like the message that I'm putting out there isn't great, isn't the message that you're trying to receive, don't do it. If you feel like you want to like, subscribe, comment, you want to support me and you want to support the stuff that I'm putting out there, it only takes a few seconds. You don't have to do it, it's up to you. But if you want to do it, I'd greatly appreciate it. Peace and love, everyone. I'm gonna start doing uploads daily. I'm gonna start doing consistent uploads. I'm gonna put positivity out there. Put positivity out there. Put positive vibrations, positive vibes. Peace and love, everyone.